Okay, we back, chat. We back. We are back. Let's move down chat box. Okay, yeah, we are so back. Anyway. I hope that's not loud. I'm not sure if it's gonna be loud or not, but I don't know. We are so back, right? Okay, yeah. I do need to ascend these. Hopefully don't put it here right now. Anyway. Oh, I didn't even notice that. Okay, anyway. Let's go to that path. Please speak for me.
Hi there! You must be Yuehoi, right? We've been sent by the Adventurers Guild.
Ah, great. Good to meet you. Yes, I was the one who posted that commission. Wait a second. You look kind of familiar. Are you a famous adventurer or something? Oh, alright then. I'll start by introducing myself. I'm Yuehue, a miner, and I received a mining permit for the chasm just recently. I have a handful of other guys in my crew.
That's how you said it, right? I don't know. I'm looking for candy. There's nothing I want in here. Actually, I want that. I don't want that. I don't want that. Yummy.
Seriously? They actually give permits out for the chasm?
It's freezing on my. It's freezing on my stream nabs. I don't know if that does anything to my stream, but yeah. Come on, computer, you got this. There you go. Sorry, I had to do something difficult.
Yes, the folks over at Yujing Terrace finally came to their senses and are now allowing a limited amount of ore mining near the surface. We were among the first to gain approval.
Nice.
But some things have happened recently that put all the miners on edge.
What is it?
Really? What happened? We haven't heard anything.
So, it's hard to say exactly how big of an issue it is. Could be something, could be nothing. The main thing is that it's just very strange. While one of the miners was on a break, he suddenly noticed a few hilly trolls walking his way. They seemed like they were in a daze or something. They walked right by him without giving him a single glance. They just made a beeline for the depths of the chasm.
Okay.
After that, the miner started observing his surroundings more closely and noticed the same thing happening time and time again.
Are the hilly trolls just curious? Maybe they just want to take a peek inside.
Not likely. The strange part is that in all the time this miner's been watching the hilly trolls, he's never seen any of them come back out.
Oh.
It seems to be a one-way trip. Once the Hilly Trolls go in, they never emerge again. And it seems to be happening more and more frequently as of late.
I don't know whether you hear me chewing, but I'm eating candy right now, so.
What are these Hilly Trolls up to? What happens to them after they go inside? Is there a disaster brewing? These are the kinds of thoughts going through the guys' heads now. Everyone's driving themselves crazy worrying about it.
Paimon's not surprised. Paimon feels spooked just hearing about it.
Exactly. The deepest fear is the fear of the unknown, you know? So we have to get to the bottom of it before everyone can put their minds at rest.
Do we really want to take this commission?
Yes.
Thanks, Mr. Miner. Hey, you can at least pretend to consider Paimon's opinion first.
I'm inclined to think the Abyss Order is involved, maybe.
Oh, so that's where you're coming from. Well, okay then. Maybe we will find some clues about your twin.
Hey there.
You'll really regret it if you don't go, huh?
So, what's your verdict? Will you take the commission? No pressure, but I gotta say, I'm not loving the prospect of my mining permit going to waste.
Yep, we'll take it. We're kinda curious ourselves now, too.
Great. You're doing me an enormous service here. Now, let me give you the rough location that the Hilly Trolls keep heading to.
Uh-huh.
What the? It's a city?
Ah. That's what that is.
A whole city that's floating in the air!
It's just like
down?
that. It's just like that one statue that was upside down when we met Aether, or well, whichever twin you have, the other twin.
Just look at this place. Doesn't it
Yes.
remind you of something?
Yes, it does.
Wait, what was it
The
again?
fire statue.
Yes, that's it! It's just like that. Just as strange, just as upside down, and just as spooky. In which case, maybe whatever's going on in the chasm really is connected to the Abyss Order. Oh, we gotta get to the bottom of this.
In the chasm, Paimon kind of sounds like Sun, I don't know.
Oh?
Oh? Daneslave. Daneslave? I don't remember to say his name.
The feeling is mutual. I certainly hadn't.
Long time no see, Dane. Wait, but how did you suddenly end up here in the chasm?
The chasm? So we're in the depths of the chasm, are we? I understand how you must feel. Last time we met suddenly and parted hastily. Now our paths cross again. Fate, it seems, owes you an explanation. That much should be self-explanatory. I came upon the trail of another Abyss Herald recently and began pursuing it. Unfortunately, I got as far as cornering him before he resorted to the same trick that they all do. I was hot on his heels when I followed him through the portal, but as usual, it was to no avail. It took me to the wrong place.
So you actually didn't catch up with my brother last time?
Correct. Based on my recent experiences, I can only conclude that the Abyss's portals are not simply pathways from point A to point B, but gateways to an entire network. Where they emerge on the other side is their choice. It can be anywhere within the network.
Sounds kinda similar to how teleport waypoints work.
In short, though I was right behind your twin last time when I entered that portal, the next moment that I realized where I was all alone. Back in the ruins known as Storm Terror's lair.
Ah, okay.
Oh yeah, about that. Whatever happened to the Eye of the First Field Tiller?
It's in a safe place. You can be sure that I will learn the truth of the Loom of Fate operation sooner than it could ever fall into the Abyss Order's hands.
Twilight Sword. Oh, was this part of the quest at the time? Why don't you tell me who you really are?
So that title stuck in your memory. I by no means went out of my way to conceal it from you. It once stood for the glory of Canria, but now...
I bet you Conria was a beautiful place too.
It is but a cruel joke. My curse to bear.
Oh?
Twilight Sword was my title as captain of the Royal Guards when I witnessed the destruction of my entire homeland firsthand. I believe my reluctance to raise it in conversation is quite justified.
Japan.
Sounds like your brother was right.
We were travel partners.
Oh?
We both partook in a painful journey of searching for our fate. But regrettably, we did not make it to the journey's end together. Before you continue questioning me, I ought to warn you. If my suspicions regarding the portal network are correct, then the fact that there is a portal leading here tells us that the Abyss Order has their eyes on this location.
You mean the Abyss Order is plotting something here? Actually, Paimon and the Traveler suspected that too.
I mean that it's highly likely that even as we speak, the Abyss Order is watching our every move.
Don't say that! You're giving Paimon goosebumps.
Let's go and investigate.
A wise choice. There appears to be light from a fire coming from near that rocky wall. Let's take a look.
Ooh, W. Achievements! I'm gonna put my screen back on my phone. Give me my primos.
There are signs of hilly churl activity here. Could these be the hilly churls the requester was talking about?
Requester? In fact, hold on. You still haven't told me what you're doing here. I doubt that most travelers would have any reason to venture down this way.
We took a commission from the Adventurers Guild to investigate the chasm. Apparently a whole load of hilly churls have been gathering here, and the requester wants to know why. And now it looks like we finally found our first clue.
Do you want the answer?
Huh? You mean, you know something about—
As it happens, I do.
Oh? Does this have anything to do with Upside Down City?
It's understandable that you did not perceive anything unusual. What makes this place so strange is that the environment here weakens the effect of the curse.
Oh?
The curse? Oh, Paimon remembers. Last
So I'm
time
just
you
making
guys
sure.
were saying that Conria's people were cursed to immortality or something.
Whenever I freeze, I was stuck in something, so. No.
For centuries, I have suffered daily from the curse that was laid upon me.
Oh?
But here, I suddenly feel a small amount of relief from this suffering.
Oh?
And right here, right now, I can feel my body sending a strong message to me. It is telling me, stay.
Okay, buddy.
So, this place weakens the curse? That's pretty incredible. But how?
That I shall need to investigate. But to the best of my knowledge, the Abyss Order does not have the technology to achieve this.
Aw.
Indeed. Do you know why Hilichurls wear masks?
No.
It's to hide their appearance, lest they catch sight of their reflection in a body of water. Compared to how they remember themselves, it is a terrible sight to behold.
Oh yeah,
One
right.
that causes them great despair.
The shit, yeah.
The curse of immortality denies death to those afflicted with it. And yet, it does not truly mean that they will never die.
So, you mean there's a way to undo it?
No. I mean that the body and soul will continue to be eroded until they are virtually non-existent, even if death is not the form that this erosion takes. When the Hilichurls realize that the end is nigh for them, it seems their instinct is to seek out a calm and dark corner of the world in which to finally say goodbye to the centuries of suffering they have endured. And of all the places they could lay down to rest, one that can ease the effects of their curse would surely be their first choice.
Wow. That's so...
Conversation's over. Brace yourselves.
What is it?
We're under attack.
What? Oh. Sorry, I was on my phone doing something. We'll find it in a second. We'll find it in a second, so... ugh. Need to put my stream back on my phone. There we go. Okay.
Blade! The bond is strong! Bring it!
Oh yeah, I forgot I had my
Hear the echoes of the valley! Do your worst!
What were those? And why did they...
Black Serpent Knights. They once belonged to the Royal Guard of Kanria.
You kind of look like them.
Wait a second. Royal Guard? So...
Yes, they were. But now, the curse engulfs them, and they fight with none of the honor they once had.
Because they've become pawns of the Abyss now?
Let's continue on.
Oh.
Wait! Dane!
Seems we
Who are you?
Wait, stand down. There's something different about this one. It's disappeared.
What the heck? What was going on with that one? Was it trying to say something?
How is this possible? How could he have retained self-awareness for 500 years without it?
Oh.
But more importantly, why did he seem so familiar? That would be a miraculous outcome indeed for a cataclysm that brought total doom and destruction. Or perhaps it was just a coincidence. We should press onward to the city.
Uh-huh. Chat. Let me... Yep. We back. We're back on the world level. How do you get up there? Oh.
Looks like there's a strange energy surrounding the city. We can't go any further. Guess there should be a mechanism or something around here. Right? Traveler? Looks like it's time to get into ruin exploring mode.
Don't
Wasn't
waste
time.
your time.
Oh. Of course.
Huh?
Kanria's technology, abyssal power. Two things I couldn't be more familiar with. They're just cheap tricks to me.
Okay, so the Abyss Order really is trying to hide something here, right? Dan seems like he really understands what's going on here. No wonder the Abyss Order doesn't want him around.
Was the Upside Down City built by Kanria?
Not necessarily. The closer we draw, the more I am inclined to conclude that these ruins belong to a more ancient civilization still.
Uh-huh.
The Abyss Order simply got to them before anyone else.
Even older than Kanria? Whoa. Paimon can't even imagine back that far.
Me for real.
That said, the architecture here does somewhat resemble that of Kanria. At least, it would if it were the other way up.
I want to see Kanria. But...
Let's head toward the light over there. Mind your footing on the way ahead. It's a long way down.
You icons destroyed a city. And a city I can never see.
Yep.
Hello, new. Oh,
Black Serpent Knights! Is this where they're based? Or wait, are they guarding something here?
We are likely drawing near to whatever the Abyss Order is trying to hide. Let's take them out first.
uh-huh. Let's do this.
Flee! I'll settle this.
Sharing my knowledge!
Hear my prayer!
Dissipate!
Yield!
Hey, look! Vines! You should be able to climb up, right?
Vines? Where? Oh. Yeah, you right. Oh, I forgot about my commissions. Oh. Wait, let's go collect that real quick. Let's go and collect those commissions.
Add Astro. Thank you for Add Astro.
I forgot about this too. Don't mind these. These are just, I don't know. Back to the chasm we go. Is it chasm or chasm? Oh no, it's chasm. Never mind. What am I talking about? My mic is definitely on, right? Yeah, it is. Okay. Back up we go. W vines.
Oh no! More Black Serpent Knights! Huh? They're not coming after us! Are they just trying to scare us off? Huh. These knights seem like they're hiding something behind them.
Oh, those guys.
Hold on, I think they...
The Hercules? Chat.
They're coming! Quick!
I can't speak at all.
Let the mountain flames boil!
I see everything! Everyone hold hands!
Flee! Stand with me! Yield!
I see everything! Yeah!
Bring it! Flee!
Dissipate!
Yeah!
That was the last of them. Now, let's see what it was they were trying to hide. Huh?
So, the Black Serpent Knights have nothing to do with the Abyss Order's secret. Huh. I should have guessed.
So, what exactly is going on with these hilly churls?
Hilly churls. God.
As I said, for these hilly churls, the end is nigh. They have grown old and fearful of the light, even become one with the darkness. And yet the curse continues to corrode them.
But why would the Black Serpent Knights want to stay here and guard them?
Oh my god. Can we please get a break from
More
this?
of them are closing.
Let's try to avoid fighting them.
It's
Oh?
him! The guy that came out of nowhere and disappeared again! And now they're retreating! Did he just order them to do that?
Halfdan?
Half there.
Whoa, whoa! What? You...
Could it be? If it's it's as I suspect, then this is a truly tragic state of affairs.
Dane?
You want to know why they were gathered here guarding the hilly churls, don't you? It's because as far as the Black Serpent Knights are concerned, they're simply doing their duty. The one who ordered them to retreat just now, I suddenly recognized him. I knew him as a young man, an elite in the royal guard of old. His name is Halfdan.
So, he's from 500 years ago too?
To this day, I still remember the final orders I, the Twilight Sword, gave to Halfdan on the day of disaster in Kanria, before I made haste back to the palace. Inform all Black Serpent Knights to protect the people of Kanria at all costs. Because we, of course, were royal guards. But this would mean nothing in the events that followed. Royals, gentry, common folk. These identities made no difference.
They were royals? Oh shit. Who was the royalty there?
Against the might of the gods, the only identity that mattered was being from Kanria. These Black Serpent Knights have lost their intellect, but perhaps, in whatever remains of their minds, they are still protecting the people of Kanria.
And we've killed a lot of these early churls.
If you see these ruins as Kanria in the throes of disaster, and these hilly churls as the people crying for help, then suddenly I can make sense of what I'm hearing. Their growls are less of a threat and more of a warning.
Then, what?
Though it is barely discernible, I can just about make it out. They keep repeating a word from the old language of Kanria. Run. Even I have to admit, the fact their will is strong enough to survive 500 years of erosion. It is nothing short of a miracle, born from hopelessness.
Oh, so Paimon had them all wrong.
It doesn't matter. Even I took them for enemies for a moment. Let's keep heading toward the light at the top. I believe the Black Serpent Knights will no longer try to stop us.
Where we going? Oh, up there. Wait, how do you get up there? Chat, what? Despicable. No, it's not. Please don't fall.
Bring it!
Oh, shit. I think I'm doing a little bit too much. I don't even know how you get up there in a way. What's this? Oh my god, get up. Oh, wait. Oh. I don't know, chat. Oh, shit. Oh. Shit. don't know. Oh.
So, there's no Abyss Order secrets to be found here. We probably should...
You guys have fun with that. Oh, wait. Oh, my little dummy. That's what. Take me away, silly. Yeah. Ooh.
Sure enough, we aren't seeing any more Black Serpent Knights. Guess that half-eaten guy really did recognize Captain Dane, huh?
I guess. Y'all sillies be doing too much. Give me my chest. Yeah. Achievement. W. Where is it? Right here.
Split it? Just kidding. You can take it.
Where are we going? Oh, over there. Chat. Make it up. Oh. There's a crystal over here somewhere. I think it's on top. Or... there's a chest down there. Chat, there's a chest.
There's a lot of good stuff in here.
W
honestly.
chest.
Just kidding. You can take it.
Oh my god. Oh shit. Oh, I did not mean to use that. Anyway, back at the matter at hand.
Dane, why so quiet?
I'm just thinking, nothing more. If you're trying to console me, I can assure you there is no need.
Are you sure, Dave?
Fine.
Me for real. Oh. Oh, more hilly chills.
All these hilly churls want is to quietly fade away in peace. Hyman hopes they can get their final wish.
I hope I can get my fucking wish. Cause god damn, I'm trying to get this, but it's not letting me get it. Okay. Are we going out here or going in here? I don't know where we're going, chat. Ruin Summit. I don't know where the fuck that is. Oh, it's definitely up, because it's pointing up. Is it over here? Oh shit! Don't go. Is it up there? Chad, what are we doing? What's even over here? Nothing. Nothing that the eye can see. There's a crystal over here somewhere. Where's this crystal? Oh, it's over here, that's where. And I failed to get it. There's another crystal somewhere. It's probably over there. Where are we going? I gotta fly back over there. That is not how you fucking fly. Or wow, glide. Who gives a fuck? Yeah, it's over there. I'm tripping. The fuck? But how do you get over there? Oh, I'm dumb. I'm dumb.
Hey, look! There's no door sealing this room off. Looks like we can finally head to the room in the center. Come on, let's... Look! Up there!
Oh.
A water pool!
Fontaine!
The water pool is upside down. Oh, wow! This is a pretty amazing place! Dane, do you have any idea at all how it works?
The pool must be part of the entire city structure. A relic of this ancient civilization. And more importantly, it is the very thing that is weakening the curse. Here, my whole body feels more at peace than it has in a long time. The effect is stronger here than it was before. And I think it's because that water pool has something akin to a cleansing effect.
Cleansing? So that means the water in that pool can wash away the curse for good?
No, that would be impossible.
Nothing is really impossible in here now. This okay.
How are you...
I have lived with this curse for 500 years, and I have been fully conscious the entire time. Suffice to say, no one understands the curse like I do.
Oh, okay.
It is a way of branding us at the level of the fate of the world itself. When a god applies a curse, it takes effect at a higher level of reality than the person themselves. Even now, I can feel the curse slowly permeating my entire being, becoming part of me, slowly but surely replacing me. Perhaps it may be possible to suppress the corrosive effect of the curse for a time, but cleansing it entirely, consider it tantamount to burning away an integral part of your body. It is not a process that one could ever hope to survive.
Huh? Cleansing the curse cost you your life? Whoa. An irreversible curse. Paimon can't even imagine.
In any case, I can feel that the water's cleansing effect is not nearly potent enough. At most, it might suppress the curse, but a little.
So, what's that contraption there? It looks kind of out of place.
Frankly, I have never seen a device of this design before either. It is not unreasonable to suspect that it could belong to the Abyss Order. But what could they be planning to do here?
Oh. Who's there?
Oh, that gave Paimon a fright. So, all the doors are open now?
Oh.
Halfdan's back again?
Halfdan, do you have something to say to me?
He ran off, but he didn't disappear like last time.
He's indicating that we should follow him. Are you coming?
could be used for lead.
So, we go.
Uh-huh. Mine. Oh.
Halfdan jumped down over there. Let's follow him.
Jump down? Oh.
Looks like Halfdan disappeared at the far end of this path.
Perhaps whatever lies ahead is what he wants us to see.
Do your work. The bond is strong. We shall prevail. Flee.
Come on.
There are more signs of hilichurl activity here.
That is not it. Oh, wait. What are you? Oh. Oh, wait, I fought that before.
Is
What was
that
that?
way into the hilichurl camp? Let's go see.
Hilichurl camp. Interesting. Oh. They sleeping.
It's
The
a humble
EP.
hilichurl camp. Oh, these hilichurls look like they're in pretty bad shape, too. Some of them look like they've already taken their final breath. Is this what Halfdan wanted to show us?
Whether it is or not, everything here is worth investigating in detail. Inspect the area. Leave no stone unturned.
Hold on, chat. Okay. Now we can continue the quest. I had to go claim my friend a streak from a streamer friend. So yeah.
Seems like these hilichurls have no life left in them at all.
Oh my god.
Before long, they'll become one with the darkness. The hilichurls we meet in the wild are always so rowdy. Paimon never would have imagined that this is how they spend their final days. We may not have a whole lot of happy memories dealing with hilichurls, but still, Paimon hopes they're at peace in their last moments.
Me too, Paimon.
Hilichurls usually store food in crates like these, right? But
Yes.
they seem pretty much empty. Is it because they're so near to the end that they don't need to eat anymore? Even if they don't need to eat anymore, Paimon bets they still miss food for the flavor.
That's probably on you, Paimon. I'm just kidding. I would too.
There's even a bonfire here, like what hilichurls build in the wild. Wait, but wasn't Dane saying that hilichurls get scared of the light when they reach the very end of their lives? Maybe, in the very, very end, they still want to feel some light and warmth. Oh. Just thinking aloud here. Could also be another reason.
Flowers? For me?
How did that flower get this far underground? Did someone bring it in memory of the deceased hilly churls?
Oh. I know this flower.
Hey, now that you mention it, Paimon thinks it looks kind of familiar too.
It is the national flower of Kanria,
Aw.
the Intivat. It once bloomed all over the nation. It would only last 2 weeks before wilting. But if you were to pluck one and take it out of Kanria, the petals would stop growing and turn hard.
Oh.
Only when it finally returned to its home soil would the petals grow soft once more and finally turn to dust.
Interesting.
So the Intivat is a symbol for a wanderer far from home, signifying the tenderness of the homeland.
Aw. That's the flower I've been wearing in my hair since I woke up. Oh, it is. Okay.
So for this flower to get here, it must have been brought from...
Take it. Or... Wait. Oh.
Your Highness. So the proposal finally has your blessing.
Aether!
In focusing single-mindedly on confronting the heavenly principles, we neglected our original mission, the revival of the homeland. I should not have been so indecisive.
The device is almost ready. We await your command.
What are the chances of succeeding?
Theoretically speaking, approximately.
Forget it. Even a 1% chance is enough. For too long have we dwelt in the abyss. Surely they would rather return to the natural cycle of life and death as soon as possible than continue to exist as they are, without a shred of dignity. They cannot be made to continue paying the price for those so-called sins.
The Order is most fortunate to be graced with your decision.
Ether!
Aether? Is that the Aether or Ether? I don't know. Oh, hello?
You
Who is
saw
that?
something, didn't you? Can you tell me
Hello,
what it was?
thank you for following.
Yeah, you zoned out for quite a while there.
Annie Smith, thank you for following.
Huh. Well,
My mic is back
people
on.
do
Yeah,
say
yeah,
that
yeah.
twins have a special connection.
Yeah.
It sounds as if they are attempting to make use of certain equipment to cleanse the curse. It could well be the device we saw earlier. And you say he mentioned the revival of the homeland, correct?
He said it was his mission.
No surprise there. Stubborn as ever. It appears as if the Abyss Order plans to use this location to cleanse the Hilly Churls of their curse and restore them to the way they once were. Then, they will serve as the foundation for reviving the nation of Kanria.
Let's go,
After
Kanria!
all, there can be no nation without a people.
Do they have a chance?
It is the height of foolishness. They have no chance of success, not even a 1% chance.
Oh.
I told you already that no one knows this curse better than I, having lived with it for 500 years. There is no redemption. There is no undoing the curse. Trying to remove it by force will achieve nothing but to inflict further suffering. So make sure you are clear in your mind. You have to tell yourself, they are no longer human.
My god, I'm shaking! My guy.
If you cling to false hope and allow yourself to become too emotionally invested, the only way is down. You will end up just like them, mired in hypocrisy. Save your strength for something worth saving.
Why should I believe you?
Oh? But of course, I am merely someone you hired for a task, while he is your brother.
Uh-huh.
It is only natural for you to side with him. But whatever decision you make cannot deter me from mine. My chosen path is to stop the Abyss. If we have reached an impasse, then perhaps this is where we should say,
I choose to believe you? Really? Okay, Jeremy. That doesn't mean I completely trust you.
I see.
1% chance of redemption. Red Dead Redemption! To make the choice, to make the choice on another living being's behalf. Especially not when these Hilichurls.
It seems that the 3 questions I put to you on our first meeting were worthwhile. You have developed your own individual views on this world.
I don't remember what your questions were. I don't remember what your questions were. Yeah, I don't know.
Very well. Since you have volunteered your true thoughts on this matter, I shall not hide mine from you. Right now, I have a more immediate agenda than stopping the Abyss.
Oh.
That is to say, the Abyss's actions here directly dishonor the final wishes of Halfdan and my other compatriots. I cannot allow this to proceed.
I can
The
understand
Abyss
that.
may appear at any moment. Be on your guard at all times as we proceed.
Yes, sir. No. Let's go, Dane.
We can see the Upside Down City from here, too.
Wait, watch out!
Oh.
What's going on? Is that light coming from the room in the center? It's too bright!
The mutation is continuing. Has the Abyss made its move already?
James Smith, I see your incessant meddling continues, and that you have once again joined forces with our Highness's kin. Regrettably, I was not in time to control your exit from the network, and it sent you here of all places. This was a catastrophic error.
I am surprised that you dare to face me. You ran like a coward last time.
Our Highness's will must be done. All interferences must be removed.
Oh.
Whatever the price to pay. This time, the curse that torments our people must be undone. Once and for all.
You are the only ones who torment them. There is nothing else left of those Hilichurls. Nothing besides the curse itself.
Say what you wish. I am going nowhere, Dainsliff.
Then you will give your life just to delay the inevitable. How absurd. But since you wish to persist, then
Oh?
so be it.
Fight scene? Fight.
You really think you can use that device beneath the pool to cleanse this curse?
Oh, shit. What are you doing?
Then I overestimated you. This plan is even cruder than I thought.
Hear my breath! Stand with me! Let the mountains vein the water! Yield! Do your worst!
Oh. Oh. Oh my god.
Our bond is strong.
Yield!
Yeah, fuck you.
You've been hunting this Abyss Herald for ages. Now you finally got him.
There's no time to celebrate. The Abyss Order's device is activating, but there's still time to destroy it.
All right,
Let me collect my achievement real quick. go all the way up there. Ooh! Portal! Oh?
Look, the amplification device.
Shoot him! Oh.
Am I
Dang!
too late? They're in agony. This is no way for them to meet their end. Find a way to stop that thing.
Win! Halfdan! W Halfdan! Oh!
Don't do it!
Oh, Halfdan! Halfdan! Oh. Halfdan! No!
I thought he would have been turned to ashes in an instant. Halfdan's soul is extraordinarily resilient.
Meddling fool! Encumber us no more!
Don't you have a greater encumbrance to worry about? Come on. This is your grand opportunity to get rid of me. Take him out and deactivate the device.
Yes, sir.
Behold,
Hey,
the abyss has come.
share my knowledge.
Bring it! Stand with me! Out of my way! Let engraved names echo! Do your work! Flee!
Fucking stupid thing. Shield of
Be upon
Hear the echoes of the valley!
Hear
Do your work!
the words of joy.
Take yourself to home.
Set you free. Grace be upon you. The power of revelation.
Get it! Oh shit!
Opens on
What do we do now? The Abyss Lecter's gone, but the device won't stop, and...
No. As long as the device is active, the cursed are rendered powerless. Only you can take on the Abyss. If you value his sacrifice, then do not waste any more time here.
Oh?
See all these rays of light and portals? They must have installed several of these energy devices in various locations. Find them, quickly!
Uh-huh.
So, we have to go through these Abyss portals? Hey!
This one first. Stupid 8 mages!
This way! I see everything!
Bring it! Do your work!
Oh, little bit.
Flee!
Where'd the other one go? Where'd
Let engraved names echo!
about Dane. He's gonna be okay. Right? Whoa, go. Oh.
Bring it! It'll work! Our bond is strong!
Everyone hold hands. Sharing my knowledge. Quick, destroy the devices and put...
I didn't see what Paimon said. Oh, end the suffering. Heard the children's suffering. Yeah.
Wait! Let the mountain's veins boil!
Commit it to memory.
Hear my prayer! Bring it! Do your... Our bond is strong!
The Temple of Wisdom.
Let engraved names echo! Flee!
Okay, it's gone dark all around now.
Oh.
Shall we head back to the room in the center?
Chat? What? Oh. How do you get over there again? I wish they would give me a waypoint, but they didn't. Oh wait, never mind, I'm dumb. Halfdan! Oh.
So, that's it, right? The device is fully shut down now?
The burning sensation has indeed stopped.
So, we managed to stop the Abyss Order's plan?
Let me check.
Halfdan.
Dane must be really upset. Of all the ways to be reunited with one of his former comrades after so long.
Let's go.
Bye, Halfdan. I'm sorry about your loss.
Huh?
Huh?
Oh?
Light.
Oh, that's what he looks like. Oh.
Apologies, Captain Dainsliff, Twilight Sword. Back then, I failed you and failed to protect our people.
Halfdan. It's okay.
No. For 500 years, you have faithfully done your duty. To this day, I am proud of you all.
Conria didn't fall, did it? Since you're still here.
Correct.
Oh. Bye, Halfdan.
So, no need to revive the homeland.
More than one kind of strange power exists here. Souls are no strange sight under the circumstances.
That's cute. I like that.
Still, if you intend to venture deeper in and continue your investigation, you ought to be careful.
You bet! We'll be super careful! Oh, but Dane, does this mean you're not coming with us?
You good, Dane?
That device took a severe toll on me. It will take me some time to recover.
Oh god, Dane is coming to me too!
Oh, right. Well, actually, Paimon already knew that. You've clearly been pushing through the pain this whole time.
Uh-huh.
You've earned a good rest, Dane. Oh, you should take a vacation!
Vacation? The very notion. This word has no business being in my vocabulary.
Oh.
There are more important things that demand my attention. The Loom of Fate operation is still underway.
Loom of
And I
Fate?
suspect that these amplification devices are connected to that plan.
I'll be on
Thank
the
you
lookout.
for understanding.
Of
I
course.
only hope that next time we meet, you know whose side you're on.
I don't know.
Sheesh. He sure knows how to hold a grudge. Saving that snide remark right until the end.
No, real.
Well, shame that we didn't get to see your brother again. But at least we learned some useful info, huh?
Uh-huh.
As long as you keep pressing on with your journey, you guys will definitely meet again. And everything will be back to normal. Right? Oh,
Hopefully.
Paimon almost forgot. The real reason we came here was to investigate what was going on with the hill trolls, wasn't it? We've probably seen enough to report back to the miner now. But, how are we going to explain it to him? This is all way too complicated for regular people to understand.
Regular people, okay.
We'll figure it out. Just don't forget about the commission when we're done here.
Uh-huh. W quest, honestly. Yay! Pull. Fuck! Oh. Fuck. I'm probably not gonna get a weapon at all. Okay. Let's go to Sumeru, right? Yeah. Oh. What is this? Oh. Okay. Well, we could definitely do. No. What is this one on? I should get, well, Raiden's quest soon, but let's go to Sumeru. Sumeru! Where we going? Yes, I have this place exploring as much as I do with Nathan because I needed the stuff. Ooh, reputation rewards. And Izunama. Izunama, right? I feel like I pronounce it so wrong all the time, but I can't tell. Who did the reputation stuff again? Oh, this guy. Oh. Nice. What's this? Oh. Oh, I want this. But I... Okay, let's go Sumeru. Sumeru? Okay. Chat. I might pronounce it wrong so many times. Hold on, let me change my title then. Okay, updated. Successfully updated. Okay. Oh, look at these! I have it. Oh, shit! Man. Fuck you! That's underneath? The fuck are we going? It's very pretty in Sumeru though. Oh. The fuck are you doing? Continue through the forest. Uh-huh. What's over here? Nothing? Nothing. This is cool. I like this. This is so pretty. Oh, a city. Where are we going? Why are we going so far at the... Where are we going? Oh. Oh, that's where the entrance was. Give me my chest. Why is it all the way over there?
I'm keeping a lookout. Don't worry, there's no ambush.
Pretty.
Now that we made it to Sumeru, our next objective should be to head to Sumeru City and find a way to meet with Lesser Lord Kusanali. And speaking of Lesser Lord Kusanali, even though we haven't heard too much about her, she doesn't seem to be the same deity who abducted your brother. But even so, people call Sumeru the Nation of Wisdom, you know. If we can get a chance to meet the God of Wisdom, maybe she can give us some useful information.
Sounds like a plan.
Paimon doesn't know the way to Sumeru City. Maybe we can climb up to that spot with the statue of the Seven on it. That'll give us a way better view of things. Even if we can't see exactly where the city is, at least we'll be able to check for some smaller settlements nearby.
Yes. Oh?
Wait a second. Look! There's some... Perfect timing! Now we can just ask for directions rather than wander around like lost adventurers. Hey there! We're not from around here and seem to have gotten a little lost. We'd like to ask for some directions. Huh? Did they not hear Paimon? Hey! You over there! Could you give us some directions?
Huh?
Oh. Bo does not give a fuck.
What's going on here? There's no way she could have missed that. Wait! Could she be ignoring us? Well, even so, she might be heading someplace where we could find other people to ask. Let's keep our distance and follow her.
Paimon, you stalker.
We'll just ask someone else for directions. Come on, let's follow her. Just keep quiet. Make sure she doesn't notice us.
Oh. They're just showing us their statue.
Huh? She just walked near that small waterfall and then suddenly vanished. Paimon thought this cave would lead to a village or something, but it looks like that's not the case. Look, she's sitting over there. Wait, she couldn't possibly be living here, could she? What should we do now? Do we try asking her for directions again? Alright then.
To give
It's not
another
like we
shot.
have anyone else we can ask. Even if she's not very friendly, we just need her to point us in the right. Oh. It's coming from that sensor over there. This is definitely not your typical place to call home, but at least it smells nice. Maybe living here wouldn't be too bad after all.
Oh.
Huh? What's the matter? You don't look too good. What?
Smell.
Is the smell making you feel sick? Strange. Paimon doesn't feel anything.
Go, traveler, go! Oh, she gone.
What's
She
happening?
gone.
Traveler? This is no time for a nap. Oh, come on.
Oh. Where are we, little guy? At least I got my friend here with me. Oh, I can't run. I can't use anything. What then? If it's what? Oh. That's kind of pretty. Oh! Libby! Oh. Shit. Go, girlie! You got this! If I were you, I would run, girlie. Cause what are you doing walking? Who is this?
Are you sure it's not serious? The Traveler's been out for a long time now.
Yes, you can relax. Believe me, Master is extremely knowledgeable. If he says that she's going to be alright, then there's
Kali.
absolutely nothing to worry about.
Kali.
Are you awake now?
Kali, I think.
Oh,
I
thank
think that's
goodness! Traveler,
how you
you're
say her
finally
name.
awake!
Where am I?
Well, we're at... Good question. Where are we? Jaime was in such a panic when you passed out that she even forgot to ask what place this is.
This is Gandharvaville. It was originally built by scholars from Sumeru as a place to rest in the rainforest. Now it's mainly used by the forest rangers as a base of operations.
Ganardaville?
My name is
Ah.
Kale. I'm a trainee
Kale,
forest ranger. My master and I found you passed out during our patrol, so we brought you here.
Thank you.
No thanks are necessary. I didn't do anything really. By the way, how are you feeling now? Any discomfort?
No, I seem fine except...
Oh, that's Master's herbal medicine you're tasting. He gave you some while you were unconscious.
Who is your master?
Before I forget, Master mentioned you should take more medicine once you wake up. Whoops!
Oh,
Kale, what's the matter?
techno...
Were you trying
Yeah,
to
good.
retrieve the medicine? As I've already told you, you must be careful with these. I'll get it for you once I am finished here.
Sorry, Master.
Now, the guide to Avidia Forest's edible fungi is clearly posted on our bulletin board, but if Farbode forgets which mushrooms to avoid one more time, I'll have no choice but to leave the guide somewhere a little more visible. Like right smack on his forehead so
Oh.
others can remind him to be careful.
So I did the Sumeru event with what was her name? Nahida's for Nahida's birthday. Now because of that event was muted, I can finally hear the voices, so that's nice.
Right? This is the second time he's come down with food poisoning this month. I'll be sure to give him a good talking to.
Oh.
Yes, please do. If, on the off chance, Farbode simply enjoys having little imaginary fairies dance before his eyes, then we'll just let him be. But the next time he requires any of our medicine, be sure to charge him accordingly.
Oh.
So, how are you doing? Feeling better?
Yes.
Oh, this is my master, Forest Watcher Tainari. He's chief officer over all the rangers here in Gandharvaville.
I knew his name, I just didn't want to say it wrong because I have that tendency. So, Tenari. Nice.
I already informed Paimon about the reason you fell unconscious earlier. But now that you're awake, let me explain it for you as well. It is common practice for Sumeru scholars of certain darshans to dedicate themselves to training in meditation in isolated areas, particularly the nearby forests. While meditating, they use a certain incense known as Spirit Borneal to help calm their minds as they enter a state of deep rumination. In hopes of asking directions, you two followed a scholar named Hypatia into her cave. The incense you smelled inside was the Spirit Borneal I just mentioned. That incense typically has no effect on most people, but for a very select few, it can have profound effects on one's cognition, as you experienced firsthand. Does that make sense?
Yes.
Very good. Now, answer me this. Did you feel anything after passing out? Say, any out-of-body experiences, or did you see anything while unconscious?
I did. How do I explain it to you? Okay, so you already got it.
Kale, let the others know to stop bringing their patrol logs here for now.
Huh? Why?
Because these two will be staying here for the next few days.
Oh.
They can have my room and I'll bunk with Amir.
Oh.
Now get a move on and be sure to do as I've said.
Who's Amir?
Yes, Master Tainari. Wait, hold on a second. Can you tell us what's going on?
Sure, let me fill you in. I originally planned to send you on your way once you finished your medicine. However, it appears now that you should stay a while longer in Gandharvaville for further observation while you recuperate.
Oh.
Further observation?
We need to get to Sumeru. Sumeru. I'm gonna butcher
No need
the
to be
name.
hasty.
So bad.
As long as you have the capacity to judge between right and wrong, I promise that you'll understand the gravity of the situation once I explain everything to you.
Okay.
Based on what you saw after smelling the incense and losing consciousness, we can conclude that you experienced a powerful hallucination, which suggests your mental state is not in the best of shape.
Oh.
If you're skeptical, have a whiff of this.
What is that?
Oh, are you okay?
You're experiencing a similar sensation as when you passed out, aren't you? So even though your condition is stable as of now, if I were to haphazardly let you leave, it's highly likely that you'd suddenly pass out again somewhere else. The rainforest is home to many fierce animals and hazardous areas.
You're right.
If something were to happen to you again, I'm afraid you might not be so lucky. For now, I suggest you continue taking your medicine each day and avoid wandering off on your own, at least until you stop having adverse reactions to this kind of smell. Okay?
Okay. Yes, sir.
Good. Now, continue resting while I fire up another bowl of medicine for you.
A bowl of medicine.
Seriously?
Oh, wait.
We just
Soup?
arrived in
Please
Sumeru.
don't
We're
eat soup.
already having problems left and right. Paimon knows we're set on meeting Lesser Lord Kusanali as soon as possible, but you really don't look too good. It'd probably be best to let you recover first.
Who is Lesser Lord?
Hey! Are you even listening to Paimon? Paimon's over here worrying about you, you know.
I feel it's a little weird.
What's weird? You mean how you're feeling now?
I don't think what I saw were hallucinations.
The vision of tree roots and red skies you saw? But if those weren't hallucinations, what could they be?
I don't know. I'm not sure. When I saw the vision, it felt like if I was standing deep underground, but the red sky could have been Kanara? Canaria, sorry.
Well, considering how unique you are, Paimon trusts your judgment here. But why didn't you say anything about it to Tainari? If he misjudged your condition, then there's a chance you could get worse, right?
He probably wasn't telling the truth.
You mean that Tainari already knows that what you saw weren't hallucinations? But if that's the case, why would he try to hide that from us?
Exactly, we need to get to the bottom of this.
Paimon gets it now. That explains why you were so quiet earlier. Well, that settles it then. We'll stay here to rest up and figure out what's going on with your hallucination. But it seems like asking Tainari might not be an option anymore. What do you think we should do?
Let's start having a chat with Kalai.
Good idea. Kale's pretty friendly.
Kale.
We can ask her tomorrow about what she knows regarding the Dendro Archon and customs in Sumeru.
I have the Dendro Archon right here.
Go find Kale.
Nahida! Okay. Puppy! Puppy! Puppy!
All right, next let's see your right hand. Not bad. But please remember that you still need to be careful, understand?
Yes, I will. By the way, Master, I still haven't received the patrol route for today.
Look, Kale, today's patrol will be a long one, so you won't be coming along this time.
Oh?
Besides, there's a chance we may encounter... Well, you understand.
But I have a vision too! Am I useless to everyone now?
Oh, Kali!
Don't talk like that, Kale. This is not something you need to be worrying about right now. Ah, there you are. Feeling any better?
Is something we can help with?
Yeah, since we'll be staying here for now, we thought we might as well try lending a hand around here.
Seems you're not the type to sit back and take it easy for a while, huh?
Will.
In that case, perhaps Kale could take you two for a patrol south of Gandharvaville for the day. And if you're feeling up to it, you can be responsible for cleaning the Statue of the Seven.
Oh.
Tainari, we're ready to head out.
Got it! I'll be right there! Alright, we'll be heading into the forest now. I'll leave any further details to Kale.
See ya!
Yes, you can count on me.
So, Kale, what exactly are we going to be doing today? Tainari mentioned cleaning the statue just now, but, that doesn't really sound like the job for a ranger.
Well, a forest ranger's responsibilities can be pretty diverse. They handle a variety of tasks, like checking the condition of outlying roads, maintaining forest facilities, ensuring fire prevention standards are met, and providing assistance to travelers and locals. The Master, well, he has to handle more dangerous areas of the rainforest. Today we can perform routine checks on the pathway lamps as we make our way to the Statue of the Seven.
Let's do this, Kali!
Paimon, traveler, this way!
Oh, it's a thing.
You can leave the task of checking the lamps to me. In the meantime, you two can keep an eye out for anything unusual.
Yes, ma'am. Oh, there's a thing over here.
Nothing wrong with these two lamps. Let's move. Oh, this lamp seems to be getting a little wobbly. Let me make a note of it.
This is interesting.
No problems with this lamp. Good.
Uh-huh. What are we doing
The
here?
Statue of the Seven is up on top of that large rock formation. You must have seen it when you came down this road before. It's pretty high up there, isn't it? Don't worry. If you're afraid you can't make it up there, I'm sure Master wouldn't mind if you don't clean the statue. Oh? I guess I'll leave it up to you then. There's not much footing once you reach the statue, so be careful up there.
Paimon will fly up with help you with those hard-to-reach areas. By the way, Kale, do you know anything about the Dendro Archon? You know, what's she like?
That depends. Are you referring to Greater Lord Rukkhadevata or Lesser Lord Kusanali?
Huh? Greater Lord Rukkhadevata?
Rukkhadevata.
Oh, is that the name of the former Dendro Archon?
Uh-huh. Greater Lord Rukkhadevata was Sumeru's first Dendro Archon. She created the rainforest as well as the wall of Samiel around the desert. Her works provided a means of peaceful living for everyone.
Ooh.
To the people of Sumeru, she's not only a symbol of wisdom, but also of power and kindness. Unfortunately, she disappeared in a great calamity that occurred a few hundred years ago. According to what Masters told me, the sages later found the newly born Dendro Archon and whisked her back to Sumeru. To celebrate the reinstatement of their lost deity, the sages dubbed her Lesser Lord Kusanali and let her reside in the sanctuary of Siristana.
Uh-huh. Then what happened?
Well, and then... I'm not too sure what happened, to be honest.
Huh? You're not too sure? But aren't you from Sumeru?
Yeah, I'm from Sumeru.
Maybe it's difficult to discuss this topic with strangers. If that's the case, then don't worry, we understand.
No, it's not that. I'm not trying to hide something from you. Besides, I don't consider you two strangers.
W friend.
Because you two know Amber, right?
Oh?
Wait, Amber? You mean...
The Amber, outrider of the Knights of Favonius? Oh.
Yes, that's her. I once lived in Mondstadt for a while, and she helped me a lot during that time. You could even say that she helped me become a new person. There's no one like Amber. She lives life to the fullest while always adhering to her strong sense of justice. She's ready to answer the call for action at any moment, but is also very understanding of others. She's like the spark that lights the fire in everyone's heart around her. If you ask me, she's a prime example of a true outrider. She's the first person anyone coming to Mondstadt will meet. You can't help but be enthralled by her charm and enthusiasm, causing you to fall in love with the lands of Mondstadt and...
Real.
Sorry.
Well, we would have never seen the side of you, Kali.
Paimon thought the work of Outriders was a little different from what you just described, but one thing's for sure, you really like Amber.
Ooh.
Sorry. I was rambling on just now. It must have sounded kind of weird.
It's alright, Kale. Knowing that you're a friend of Amber somehow makes Paimon suddenly feel a lot closer to you. So, how do you know that we've met Amber?
Well, after I returned to Sumeru, Amber and I have stayed in touch by writing each other letters. In one letter, she mentioned that Mondstadt was attacked by a fearsome dragon, but the city was saved by a mysterious blonde traveler and their floating companion. I knew you two were the ones she mentioned in the letter the moment I saw you. But, considering everything you've been through that day, I thought it'd be inappropriate to bring it up.
So that's how you knew.
Yep, so please know that you two have my complete trust. Really, I wish I could tell you more about the Dendro Archon, but I have been away from Sumeru for some time, and I haven't read any books. Sorry.
That's okay.
That's alright. You've already helped us a lot. We had never even heard of Greater Lord Rukkhadevata or the Sanctuary of Siristana until you mentioned them.
Oh, I'm happy that was helpful. There is one thing I want to ask, though. Why do you two want to know about the Dendro Archon? So that's why you're here. Thank you for telling me your story.
Of course.
Don't mention it. We are friends after all, right?
How much why we were friends?
Alright, we have a statue to clean.
Let's
you both
go.
have my thanks. While you two are up there cleaning, I'll go ahead and inspect the forest canopy. Let's meet back here shortly.
Yes, ma'am. Hey, Kali.
I'm not a very good climber. I'll go check the facilities up ahead. By the way, once we're done with our work here...
We could just do this and... Boom.
Bring it!
I did not mean to do that.
Paimon looks at it, the deity that's carved on the statue is kinda small.
Really?
Do you think she's supposed to be Greater Lord Rukkhadevata or Lesser Lord Kusanali?
Lesser Lord
The
Kusanali.
name does seem to fit the statue somehow. Well, anyway, we'll have to figure that out later. Let's get started on cleaning the statue. Paimon will fly up and take care of the top, and you clean everything below.
We have cleaning supplies with us?
Nice work! That's one clean statue. Let's head down and meet up with Kale.
Kale!
Kale, we're back!
Welcome back. You must be tired after all that climbing.
Ooh,
Take a
food!
little break. I brought some fruit and water for us.
Yay, food! What kind of goodies did you bring?
Some restraint, please,
Hey,
Paimon.
don't be a party pooper. It's not like Kale is a stranger or anything. Besides, the best way to compliment a chef is to show passion for their food. Xiangling taught Paimon that.
I prepared a nice portable dish that forest rangers like to eat called pita pockets. I hope you'll like them.
Pita pockets?
Whoop! No, you dropped it on the ground!
Not to worry. I wrapped a few layers of oiled paper around each pita. They should be fine.
Why we... Okay.
Whew. Paimon nearly had a heart attack there. Those pitas are amazing! You're quite the cook, Kale. Thank goodness you wrapped them in paper. Paimon wouldn't have been able to sleep at night knowing something so tasty had been wasted.
You really know how to compliment the chef, Paimon. Since you liked it so much, I'll be sure to give you a copy of the recipe sometime.
Yippee!
I'll even include all my personal cooking pointers, so you'll be making your own pita pockets in no time.
Ooh.
Yay! Thanks, Kale! It's hard to believe someone as diligent as you could have clumsy moments too.
Everyone does.
Oh, I guess it happens from time to time.
So, Kale, don't you think that Tainari's a little too strict with you? He won't let you touch anything without his permission. Paimon knocks stuff over all the time flying around the Traveler, but she's never said anything. Everyone has their clumsy moments.
No, you've got the wrong idea about Master. Sure, he may seem a bit harsh at first, but with some time, you'll see that he's actually very kind-hearted. I've heard the veteran rangers say that Master is from some ancient and mysterious race that is known for their cunning wit and reclusive nature. But Master's actually very kind at heart. Oh, by the way, you've heard of the Academia, right? Well, there's a group called, something? Well, anyway, because Master does a lot of research on plants, sages from the Academia have written him many times, inviting him to take up an official position there.
Ooh.
But Master declines their offers every time, saying, Sumeru City is too noisy. It'd be bad for my ears.
Speaking of museums, I really like to pet them.
I know, right? I've always wanted to pet them too. Anyway, Master could have easily left the rainforest to take up a position at the Academia, but he chose to stay here instead as a forest watcher, helping the locals every day and passing on his knowledge to trainees. In fact, Master's the one who taught me how to make pita pockets.
Really? Paimon would have never guessed that. Oh, speaking of Tainari, he was the one who took care of you after finding you passed out yesterday. He even carried you all the way here. Paimon's still kinda upset, though. He kept scolding Paimon the entire way here.
What'd you do, Paimon?
I'm sorry. Master might have been overreacting a little, but it's mostly because Paimon wouldn't stop yelling, "Why, oh why? Is she going to die?" It probably started to get under Master's skin after a while.
Yeah.
Hey! Don't laugh! Paimon was genuinely concerned about you. Hey! Now even Kale's starting to laugh.
Me too, Paimon. Not at you, but with you.
Paimon won't forget this. It's time for some Paimonial wrath!
No! Don't touch me!
Oh. Carly, what's the matter?
Sorry, Kale. Paimon didn't mean to scare you. No, I just...
Oh, Carly.
Kale, are you okay? What's the matter? No, I'm... I'm fine. I'm sorry. I must have startled you both reacting like that.
Carly, please talk to us.
It's getting late now. Let's hurry back to Gandharville. I think Master and the others should be back by now, too.
Carly, talk to us. Please.
Huh? What was up with Kale just now? And why is she in such a hurry all of a sudden? Look, she's practically running back. Paimon can't even see her now.
Oh.
Ah, Traveler. You've returned.
Hello.
Yep, we're back. Have you seen Kale by any chance?
Oh, Kale? Yes. I saw her go into her room just a moment ago.
Oh, okay. Guess we'll just have to wait and talk to her tomorrow then.
What's it? Thing over here. I'll get that later. Oh, achievement. W.
We should
W.
take a
Paimon was thinking all night about what happened with Kale, and still can't figure out what the problem might be. Maybe she's in a better mood now. Let's go check on her.
Oh, Tanari.
Ah, it's you two. I was just about to go look for you.
Sup, Tanari?
Tainari, what are you doing here? Where's Kale?
I came to check on Kale's condition. To put it simply,
Oh?
she's not well.
You mean she's sick? How could she be... Oh, wait a minute. Could it be because of what Paimon...
No need to worry.
No?
Something as small as you could never harm her. This sickness is something that Kale has been dealing with for some time. Kale has been more excited than usual since you two arrived. A little too much so, to be honest. She hasn't remembered to take care of herself. I suppose it's understandable, though. She hasn't been around anyone she considered a friend for some time now. It must have been refreshing for her to have you two here.
So, Tainari, what's really wrong with Kale?
Let's take this conversation elsewhere. Kale just fell asleep after taking her medicine. She needs some peace and quiet.
Okay. Whatever you say. Where we going? Oh, down here. Okay, got it.
All right, let's continue our conversation here, shall we?
Yes, sir.
To be honest, I hadn't realized you're that honorary knight from Mondstadt until Kale told me just now. I've also heard all about your deeds in Liyue and Inazuma.
Inazuma. Yeah.
So just to clarify, what I'm about to tell you about Kale is not because of who you are or your past feats. Instead, I am going to tell you because Kale asked me to. And honestly speaking, I was against Kale revealing her past to you. But she insisted, saying you two treated her with sincerity and as a friend. So now she wishes to reciprocate the gesture.
So, Tainari, what exactly is wrong with Kale? You said this is something she's been dealing with for some time. Just how serious is it?
Right. Ever since she was a child, she's been afflicted with a disease called Elazar.
Elazar?
Yes. It's a disease unique to the lands of Sumeru. It is characterized by dark and hardened scales that form on the body. At first, the afflicted may only feel mild numbness on affected areas of the skin. However, as the disease progresses, one may begin feeling fatigued and even experience peripheral paresthesia. In its final stages, the disease strips a person of the ability to control their own body, and they effectively become completely immobile.
That sounds terrifying.
They'd use control over
Wait,
the body.
hold on. So when Kale seemed to be acting a little clumsy earlier?
Correct. That would be the effects of Elazar, which is precisely why I do not want her carrying or holding anything, lest she ends up hurting herself.
Is there any cure?
With appropriate treatment, the disease can be effectively controlled before it progresses to a more serious stage. However, there is unfortunately still no true cure for Elazar. Nevertheless, Kale's mother still hoped that there was something out there. She handed Kale over to an organization known as the Fatui after one of their members lied and said they had a cure.
What? The Fatui?
Of course the Fatui lied.
Ah, it appears you already are familiar with them. That'll save me some explanation. Anyway, the person who eventually rescued Kale and brought her to me for care said that she had been given to a harbinger known as the Doctor. I have no idea how this doctor managed to do it, but her case of Elazar was completely stable for all the years that Kale was with them. However, Kale's days with the Fatui were anything but pleasant. Kale is a resilient individual and always tries to appear cheerful, but her experience with the Fatui has left deep scars. Even now, she can still feel deathly afraid of someone touching her.
Oh, Paimon had no idea Kale's been through so much suffering.
Oh, by the way, Paimon, Kale wanted me to tell you that she's sorry for scaring you yesterday. She also wanted both of you to know that she's sorry for hiding her illness.
She doesn't need to apologize. None of this is her fault at all.
Well said. I hope you'll get a chance to tell her that in person the next time you see her. Kale once thought that it would be impossible for her to have any real friendships. I trust that you two will never let my trainee experience such emotional pain again.
Don't worry, Tainari. We'll take good care of her.
How's her condition now?
Well, it's not too serious at this point. She overexerted herself the last couple of days, which is what led her to break down this time. As long as she has taken her medicine and gets plenty of rest, she should get better. Though I must admit that Kale's condition was much more stable when she first arrived here in Gandharvaville. She was interested in the work of the forest rangers the moment she saw us. I could see that she was serious about learning, so I felt compelled to ask her to join. Her stamina has gotten much worse recently. Though a moderate amount of physical exercise is always necessary, I'm afraid the long-distance patrols are a little too much for her now. All right, now that I've told you about Kale's past, I think I'll head into the rainforest to find some ingredients needed for her medicine. I'll see you two later.
Can we come along?
Yeah, we'd like to do something to help Kale too.
All right, but I must warn you two. The rainforest is a dangerous place, especially for someone who's still recovering, like the Traveler. You must follow closely and listen to every instruction.
Yes, sir.
You probably...
Let's go then. We'll be looking for a plant known as the Nilotpala lotus. It's often used to help those afflicted with Elazar recover their energy.
Stupid lotus.
Hey,
I think...
Tainari? Where exactly are we going to find this plant?
Nilotpala lotuses can be found all over the rainforest, but it often grows right here around Gandharvaville.
Given the name, it sounds like we should be looking for it in the water.
You are correct. The Nilotpala lotus grows in the water. When fully matured, they look like giant blue flowers floating on the water's surface. Quite an attractive species, if you ask me.
Oh, wait.
The large petals are actually the plant's leaves and sepals, which surround a very small flower. You should note that many of the plants found in Sumeru have names that are contrary to their species. Take the Cowpelata, for example. The plant is not a lotus at all, but rather a vine. And then there's the Sumeru rose, which is not a rose, and is completely contrary to its name.
Oh, okay then. Note to Paimon, never bring up the topic of flowers with Tainari.
Ooh, there's a thing up here. Wait for it. Point. Wait for it.
There should be Nilode Lotuses growing somewhere in this area. Let's split up and begin searching. If you could manage to gather 4 of them, that would be sufficient. We'll rendezvous here once you've gathered the needed amount.
Did you know that the sound of thunder is the prelude to new life? I see everything.
I'm that far. I'm not close enough. I'm that far. Oh, I can't. Interesting.
Alright, we've gathered enough new and
Oh, shit.
lotuses. Let's head back to meet Kainari.
Give me these pants.
Hey, Kainari! We found the lotuses you requested.
Let me have a look. Good. Very good. These are all excellent quality. I'm glad you two came along. Your exploration experience helped save me a lot of time here. It seems we even have enough time to stock up on other things I need.
Hey, Tainari!
Oh, Kainari! Someone's calling your name. They're dressed like a forest ranger.
Ah, yes, that's Amir and the others. But didn't they just set off not too long ago? What are they doing back so early? Let's go find out what's going on.
Let's go.
Tainari, thank goodness we found you here. We were just about to head back and find you at Gandharvaville.
What's going on?
We just discovered a withering zone.
The withering is back? But the patrol route you were on should have been already cleared just a week ago. It reappeared so quickly. Can you tell me the exact location?
It's up ahead, deep in the river valley. It's appeared in a spot that blocks nearly the entire narrow part of the valley area, so we decided to come find you as quickly as possible.
And the radius of the contamination?
Sorry, I couldn't get a clear enough view to tell.
No one in our patrol team had a vision, and it appeared to still be spreading. So we didn't risk getting any closer.
Okay, I understand. You made the right decision. I'll go deal with it right away. In the meantime, please guide these two back to Gandharvaville.
Wait, Kainari! Why don't you let us help?
You two have only just arrived in Sumeru. You're still unfamiliar with many things in these lands. There's a unique type of anomaly that occurs in the Sumeru rainforest. It's called the withering. The affected areas not only cause nearby vegetation to wither, but it's also lethal to wildlife and even people. If you don't carry a vision, then you should think twice before approaching such places.
Yes, Amir is absolutely right. I wasn't kidding when I said the rainforest is a dangerous place. As Amir said, only someone with a vision, that is, the power to manipulate elements, will be able to resist the withering's corrosive effects for a...
That's right. If any of the forest rangers without a vision come across a withering zone, we first make a record of the location and then have a ranger with the proper abilities deal with it, like Tainari here. Only someone with a vision can venture within a withering zone and find a way to deal with it. But you don't seem to carry a vision.
Don't worry, she may not have a vision, but she's a real pro at using the power of the elements.
Seems the rumors about you were true then. In that case, all right. You two may accompany me.
What does he even care to check?
We typically only teach visitors how to identify the withering as they're about to leave Gandharvaville. We'll make an exception today and show you what it looks like up close. Stop. Don't move any further. Look there, in the distance.
Huh? Where? Oh, look! Those plants have withered. That whole area is kinda gloomy. Even the air looks like it's filled with Oh, Paimon doesn't like—
That is the withering. All right, Traveler. We're gonna have to enter that withering zone. Once inside, we'll need to look for what we call tumors of the withering. If we eliminate those, then the area will be saved.
Let's do
Thank
this.
you. But I must warn you, don't push yourself. This is your first time handling this sort of thing after all. Even with elemental powers, once you step inside the withering zone, you may experience extreme discomfort. If at any point it becomes too much, return outside the zone and take a breather. It could become a matter of life and death. You ready then? Let's go.
Yes, sir. As we walk. Okay.
First, we must locate any branches sustaining the withering zone.
What's this? Ooh. Well, come back.
This way!
Wait.
This way, Kurila.
Wait, what? Charge attacks or aimed shots. Oh, shit. What's this? Oh my god.
Great work. Now that all the branches have been cleared, we'll need to take care of the tumor.
Tumor? Oh shit.
Hear the echoes of the valley! Bring it! Do your worst! Our bond is strong!
Now, destroy the tumor of the withering.
Let's
W.
find shelter. We did it! Everything's returning to normal now!
Yes. Thanks to you two, we were able to quickly restore this area back to normal.
Tainari? You make it sound like we did well, but why does Paimon have the feeling you're worried about something?
It's that obvious, huh? Alright. It's like this. Recently, the rate at which withering zones appear has been increasing. Even though we were able to quickly clear that withering zone, it won't be long before another one appears. If that simply meant more work for me, then that wouldn't be an issue. But it's far more severe than that. The withering is leaving lasting effects on the rainforest itself. For instance, even though we cleared out the withering zone, many of the plants that were affected will not recover. This presents a crisis for the ecosystem itself, Many plants in the rainforest are already in decline, directly impacting the wildlife that depends on those plants. And most disturbingly, as the appearances of withering zones have started to increase, Kale's case of Elazar has also become more serious.
She shouldn't be in here then.
But why?
I'm still not sure of the exact reason. However, I've received word from acquaintances at the academia that similar cases are being reported for patients with other conditions.
No permanent way
No,
of getting
none
rid
that we know of.
the withering?
The withering has been recorded in Sumeru for millennia. It's said that it originates from the depths of the world. Oh, by the way, have you heard of Irminsul before?
Nope.
Irminsul is a tree located deep beneath the surface. Although it isn't like any tree we know in a biological sense, you can basically think of it as a large tree that grows downwards rather than upwards. I'm sure you've heard of ley lines, right? They're like the roots of Irminsul, spreading and extending from a massive cavern deep underground all the way up to the surface.
Spreading and extending a massive cavern. Sounds like a lot when I saw when I lost consciousness in the cave.
Ley lines continually absorb the memories of this world, which are then funneled into Irminsul, allowing it to collect knowledge and wisdom from ancient times to present day. The Dendro Archon is known as the god of wisdom because her consciousness is directly connected to it. It is also said that the Dendro Archon's power is a manifestation of Irminsul. And as for the withering, its emergence is related to a disease that's affecting it.
Oh?
That's right. My ancestors learned of this from Greater Lord Rukkhadevada's familiars a long time ago, but even those mysterious creatures did not know of a cure for Irminsul. I'm afraid we rangers will be battling the withering zones here for a long time, until a cure is found. All right, that's enough on this topic for the time being. Now that we've taken care of things here, it's time for us to head back to Gandharvaville.
Yes, sir.
Oh, Tainari, you all made it back. How did it go?
The withering zone you reported has been taken care of. No need to worry. Huh? Wait, is that?
Bird!
Oh no, Hypatia!
Hypatia?
Huh? What's wrong, Tainari?
This duskbird is Hypatia's designated courier for urgent news. You do remember her, don't you? She's the scholar you and Paimon were following when you first arrived in Sumeru.
Oh, her? How could we forget? So did something happen?
Let me see what's written in the letter first.
So what's it say? And what's with that weird expression on your face? Just look, huh? All Paimon sees are 3 squiggly lines.
Yes, allow me to explain. After we brought you from Hypatia's cave to Gandharvaville, Hypatia resumed her meditation. She must have just finished. It's been nearly 3 days since she's had anything to eat, and it appears she's forgotten to prepare some rations. This letter is her asking us for help. We need to go.
What? You mean she's been sitting there for 3 days? Hey, wait, how did you know all that from just a few lines on the paper?
Well, obviously because this has happened before. Last time she drew 5 lines, and by the time we found her... Well, I'd prefer not to remember that. Needless to say, Hypatia's been through worse, but we should still get to her as quickly as possible. I've got some emergency rations set aside for times like these. Paimon, Traveler, could you two bring these to her?
Yes, sir.
Wait, you want us to bring her the rations? But will the Traveler be okay if her cave is still filled with that funny incense?
Let's find out. Here, Traveler, take a smell and see. So, how do you feel?
It's a light and refreshing fragrance.
Huh? Really? You're not feeling a little drowsy? But wait, how'd you know that she'd be okay this time, Tainari?
Back when we were clearing the Withering Zone, I observed that she could adeptly manipulate the Dendro element. I knew then that she would be fine. And if I may ask, when I was telling you two about Irminsul's ley lines, was what I described similar at all to what you saw when you were unconscious?
They weren't hallucinations,
That's correct. Those weren't hallucinations at all. Though I don't intend to apologize for deceiving you.
Oh, okay.
Because what you saw is of significant importance. Not just for the nation of Sumeru, but the entire world of Teyvat. My forefathers were shown much favor by Greater Lord Ruka Devata. We took an oath to protect this nation together with her. Now that that duty has fallen to me, it was a part of my responsibilities to ascertain whether you could be entrusted with the fate of Sumeru. Now, after seeing you in action with my own eyes, you have earned my confidence, and I no longer feel the need to hide any secrets from you.
So what exactly was it that I saw?
When you passed out, your consciousness had connected directly with Irminsul. What you witnessed were actually real memories contained within Irminsul itself. I could try to tell you more, but it would be better if you went to ask Hypatia instead. Her focus on meditation and use of Spirit Borneal are aimed at establishing a connection with Irminsul, just as you did.
That sounds nice and all, but will she really help us? Seriously, she completely ignored us the last time we tried talking to her.
That was because when you ran into her, she was in a special phase of her training. During that time, she must avoid communicating with others. Please, wait here for a moment.
No? Sup? How you doing? Oh. Bye-bye. Welcome back, Tenor.
Here, take these. It's a meal I packed for Hypatia, as well as some other ingredients. I'm sure it'll come in handy. Also, here's a letter that I would like you to give to her. Just show it to her, and she'll answer any questions you may have.
Thank
No,
you, Tenor.
I should be the one thanking you. You've both been a great help these last few days.
Few days?
Anyway, please take good... I'll go prepare Kale's medicine now. Using the Nilot Palo Lotuses while they are still fresh will significantly boost their effectiveness. Rest assured, Kale will recover quickly as long as she has her medicine.
Okay.
Hypatia should still be in the cave. Let's go inside and see how she's doing.
Hypatia!
Hello? Hypatia? Maybe she went out to look for some food. Let's try looking around the area.
What was that sound? Oh. Oh. Hypatia's. What are you? Oh my god! Chubby! Look! Cutie! What the fuck? Oh. Cutie! Welcome back.
There you are! Hypatia, are you alright?
So hungry. Need water.
She looks famous.
There's no way we can get her to eat in her current condition. Let's try finding some water first. Huh? Wait, why does it look super
Oh no. Through the mist we go.
Huh? How'd things out here end up looking like this? What happened? And where are we?
There must be a logical explanation for
Really?
this.
Oh,
But we need to get water for her first. Oh, what the fuck? Oh, we're nowhere. What is this area? Oh, that's part of Sumeru? Oh, interesting. Door with what?
wow.
Ooh,
This place
pretty.
is huge. Paimon knew there's something off about that cave. Let's think of a way to get over there and have a closer look. Who knows? Maybe we'll find a lead of some kind.
Oh, settle this.
Hey!
W chest. I know how to use this. Oh shit. Oh. Oh. Oh.
Huh? What happened just now? Why'd everything around us suddenly change?
I still hear water. Are we in some kind of dojo? Oh. We back again. We back. Why are you glitching? You sometimes find primeval rosin in sealed paths that correspond with them within domains in Sumeru. Collect three of these rosins within these domains to unlock the corresponding path. Okay. Oh, I've been in one.
Let the mountain flames boil! Again.
Oh my god, let me switch my characters.
Bring it.
Oh my god. Oh.
Do your worst. Hear the echoes of the valley. Bring it. Flee. Dissipate. Grant us your blessing.
go back. Wait. Oh. There was some collectibles I could have gone. Where are we? This is cool. I'm a little stupid. I'm a little stupid. Ooh, where we going? What's this place? We were just up there. Nice. Chest.
What is going on here? This place is getting weirder by the minute.
Yeah, I know.
Hey, what's the matter? You don't look so good.
Oh. Oh. Flower. Oh, whoa, wait, whoa. Okay. Illusions going on. Where we going, Zillion, then? Ooh. Cool. What's this? This is pretty. Oh. Who's that? What? Oh. Obviously. Man, get the fuck out of here.
Like we meet again.
The Abyss Herald! What are you planning to do in this strange place?
Strange place. Plotting. You needn't worry about such things. They don't concern you. Bow before the abyss.
Oh shit. Oh shit. Wait. Ah! Hold on. I was doing stuff on my phone. I'm sorry. I don't want to kill you.
Name's Echo. Do your work.
A minute to memory. Make yourselves at home.
Stand with me.
Lightning stroke.
Bring it. Blade.
Roll, drop.
We shall.
Stupid fucking shit.
Do your work.
Why can't I hit you? Oh, of course.
Huh? Why can't we beat this guy? Oh, Paimon doesn't get it! We faced others like him before! What's wrong this time?
Traveler, though you may have managed to avert countless crises before, your good fortune was bound to end sooner or later. It's time you realize how weak and powerless you really are.
I still must find my brother. Yes, and fuck you.
Traveler, are you really so ignorant? Or are you just living in complete denial?
Maybe both.
His Highness has long since forsaken you.
Man, fuck.
Your meager existence in his eyes is that of an annoying bug, only to be stepped up. The bonds of love and family which drive you to find your sibling are utterly gone. Your journey is meaningless. But don't you fret now. Today will be your last. Now
The fuck was that? Hello? Cutscene? Or fight scene? Oh. We back. What was that just now? Strange. It feels like I was just dreaming for a moment, but I can't remember what I saw.
What do we do? We haven't seen Hypatia anywhere out here. Oh, there she is! Quick, let's see how she's doing.
All of that was a dream?
So sweet.
Well, the good news is that she's still conscious. Hey, why'd you drop her food on the floor like that?
Kind of zoned out for a second.
Are you okay? That's really not like you. Anyways, we can talk about this later. We better make sure she's alright first.
Uh-huh.
Whoa, wait a sec. Look at all this fruit lying around her. We can put that to good use.
Who is there? Tainari, is that you? Huh?
It's okay. You can relax, Hypatia. Tainari sent us here to bring you some food and water. Here, we have a letter that he asked us to give you.
I forgot about that letter. Hello? You got this, Genshin. Come on.
I see.
Oh.
So, you're friends of Tainari. I apologize for all the trouble I've caused you.
No, you're okay.
I'm grateful that you came so quickly to save me. You even brought all this fruit.
Well, actually, we didn't bring the fruit. It was already here when we arrived. We were kind of wondering about that, actually. When we found you here, there was all this fruit lying around and even some juice dripping from your lips. How did you end up like this anyway?
Oh, really? I seem to understand now. All the fruit was likely from my, neighbor. Must have come by and saw me like this.
Your neighbor? You mean there's someone else living nearby?
Kind of like a cabbage?
Oh? So you're able to see them too?
Oh.
Wait, hold on a second, Traveler. You say that before we arrived, you saw some mysterious creature and suddenly had a strange dream? Isn't that a little too crazy to believe?
There's a lot of crazy stuff that we go through, Paimon.
No, I actually do believe what the traveler is saying. I myself had a similar experience once before and ended up scaring my timid little neighbor here. You needn't worry. They mean you no harm. They only dragged you into the dream because they hoped to buy themselves a little time in order to scurry away.
So, Hypatia, just what kind of creature is your neighbor?
I'm not sure what it's called, to be honest. But I do know that they have some sort of deeper connection with the Dendroarchon. I know this because the first time I saw them was also the exact day my consciousness was able to form a connection with Irminsul.
Are we getting covered by a leaf?
Even after I opened my eyes and stopped meditating, my heart was still pounding, and my mind was racing with all the knowledge that I had touched. And at that very moment, I suddenly noticed a small figure at the opening of the cave. In my curiosity, I began to walk over to the creature. They must have already been used to me living in the cave, because they didn't seem to mind me approaching them. They just kept doing whatever they were up to. It wasn't until I crouched down next to them that they suddenly realized that I could see them.
Oh! And then?
And then I had a dream. By the time I came to, they were nowhere to be seen. I was convinced they'd never show up again. But sure enough, I saw them nearby a few days later.
No.
And they weren't alone. I feel like they aren't as afraid of me as the first time I approached them. But I never would have expected them
Fascinating
to... Yes,
creatures.
no doubt about that. By the way, Tainari mentioned in his letter that you had questions for me regarding Irminsul. Sorry about that. Sounds like just drinking juice still isn't quite enough for my stomach.
Well, if somebody hadn't dropped the food earlier... Anyway, looks like we'll need to prepare something ourselves. Besides, Paimon's getting hungry too. Let's eat first and talk about Irminsul later. All right, we're up, traveler. Today's menu will feature sweet madame and a radish veggie soup. You'll love them, Hypatia. They're our specialties after all.
Sounds good. I've never tried any dishes from other nations before. I certainly look forward to it. It's been so long since I've had a decent meal, too. To be honest, the last time had to be when Tainari came to visit. Are you already finished cooking? Smell...
Fuck. No, we don't. What are we cooking?
All done! Let's use the empty box that Tainari gave us. Oh, it smells amazing! And the box is a nice touch, too! Let's go serve this up and start eating with Hypatia!
Are you already finished cooking? Smells delectable. I'm truly thankful whenever I can enjoy a proper meal like this.
Food box. That looked good too.
Even though everything you mentioned was in Tainari's letter, it's still hard to believe you were able to connect with Irminsul immediately after smelling Spiritborn eel for the first time. It took me nearly 3 years before I could do so. And everyone at the academia even lauded me as a genius. You should know that some researchers spent their entire lives without ever successfully connecting with Irminsul as you have.
So why does this incense allow people to connect to Irminsul?
The ingredients used to make Spiritborn ale primarily consist of plants created by Greater Lord Rukkhadevata. These special ingredients are conducive to heightening our senses to the Dendroarchon's power. Since the root of the Dendroarchon's power lies within Irminsul, we can occasionally tap into her powers to peer into the depths of the earth.
Ooh. Think I understand.
Naturally, anyone who can establish a connection with Irminsul in their first ever attempt must be a person of great understanding.
Makes sense. But Paimon's got a question. Why was she sensitive to the smell of those plants for such a long time?
That was primarily due to her body's unique constitution. Stimulated by the incense, she could perceive the Dendroarchon's power and experience the sensory overload. Hence the adverse reactions. Taking in any scent similar to the ingredients of Spiritborn Ale would cause adverse effects. Not to worry though. It appears you've already fully recovered. Technically, your body should still be sensitive to the powers of the Dendro Archon. But unless you're using intentional meditation techniques, the scent of Spiritborn Ale should no longer trigger such reactions.
Whew. Well, that's a relief.
I must admit, I am quite envious of your abilities. Even if it meant suffering from pounding headaches for the rest of my life, I'd consider it worthwhile so long as I could connect with Irminsul at will.
Whoa. You're really serious about this whole thing, aren't you?
I am a researcher after all. As a member of the Ritaoist Darshan at the Academia, my main area of research is the stars and their connection to the fate of living beings. But there is still so much we don't know, especially regarding the mysteries that lie in the starry skies, which is why I must turn to the all-knowing Irminsul for answers. If only my perception wasn't so limited. Unfortunately, I cannot guarantee that my every attempt to attune with Irminsul will be successful, or that doing so will leave my consciousness intact. I am currently in the stage of training known as Satyavada life. Many researchers in Sumeru have lost their minds while seeking to attune with Irminsul during this stage. Sages have said that Irminsul contains divine knowledge, and touching such knowledge without the proper preparations and abilities will only lead to one's mind caving in on itself. That's why we meditate alone. We need to ensure that our minds will be calm while minimizing the possibility of involving anyone else.
Whoa. So knowledge from Irminsul can be super dangerous. Don't you ever feel afraid of the risk, Hypatia?
Of course I do. Especially during nights that are pitch black with no moonlight, and dead silent without even the sound of insects. However, I've been feeling better as of late. I don't get as scared anymore knowing that I have a little neighbor living nearby. I believe that being able to see them is a sort of blessing from the Dendro Archon. But what's strangest of all is that they're clearly an envoy of the God of Wisdom herself. And they have the curious power to make people dream.
What's so strange about that? It doesn't sound so out of place for a divine being, does it?
Well, it's strange because nearly nobody in Sumeru can ever dream.
Oh?
Huh. Is that true?
Yes, well, to an extent. Only children can dream in Sumeru. Adults, however, never do.
Oh?
The sages say that wisdom implies rationality, but that which occurs in dreams is often neither rational nor logical.
From Minds with Dreams also from R&R?
Yes, if one struggles with anxieties, those emotions could influence their dreams. The fact that the people of Sumeru do not have dreams is seen as a blessing by the sages.
Huh?
They believe that Greater Lord Rukkhadevata, the god of wisdom, is keeping us away from the foolish delusions you encounter in your sleep.
Some of those, sometimes they're really
I was born into a
great.
family of scholars in Sumeru City. Ever since I was a child, my parents would always tell me that I'll know I've grown up once I stop dreaming. I studied hard, enrolled as a student in the academia, and went on to become a researcher. Sure enough, I never dreamed again. But then, on the day I scared the little Aranara, I suddenly saw a dream again. It was incredible. Though I don't exactly remember what I saw, I clearly recall the feeling. I suddenly felt like I was a child again. Back then, I was foolish and ignorant as any youth would be, but I was free of fear. Maybe dreaming isn't as bad as we've made it out to be. Just be sure not to speak of this if you travel to Sumeru City. They'll look at you as if you've lost your mind.
Aw.
So, do you have any thoughts about the things she saw when she connected with Irminsul?
Sorry. I'm afraid I don't have any answers as of now. All I can say is that what you saw is a memory contained within Irminsul itself. World forget me. What could that possibly mean? If only I could ascend past Satyavada life and begin Paripurna life. I might have some more answers for you. If you two are ever in the area again, please be sure to come and see me.
Wish you luck.
There's no need to be thanking me. You two are my saviors. Besides, I'm already looking forward to tasting some more of your cooking.
Ooh, quite the cook here.
Now that we know Hypatia is alright and had the chance to ask her some questions, Paimon thinks it's about time to head back to Gandharvaville.
Okay. Well, actually,
Heading out, I see? If there's anything else you'd ever like to ask about, you know where to find me. Even though that little neighbor of mine was able to induce a state of dreaming, I doubt they were able to control the actual contents of the dream. The end of your dream seemed quite terrifying. Perhaps there's something that's troubling you deep inside?
yeah.
Not to worry, though. I'm sure you'll be able to handle whatever comes your way in the real world. As someone from Sumeru who cannot dream, I needn't ever worry about nightmares.
True.
But lately, I've started to feel that I'm somehow missing something without dreams. Heading out, I see? If there's anything else you'd ever... Sumeru researchers use Spiritborn Ale to assist them in connecting with Irminsul to extract knowledge from it. Though the process can be risky, we believe that the knowledge gained is worth it. Unfortunately, I cannot help you understand your dream. At least not yet. I'm still learning how to attune to the depths of Irminsul. I hope that I'll be able to ascend past Satyavada life and gain deeper insights. Heading out, I see? If there's anything else, I've heard local children here in the rainforest speaking of fairy-like creatures. But I'm from Sumeru City, and have never heard of such things when I was a child. Perhaps this is because I had a very strict upbringing. My parents would seldom allow me to play with other children. I doubt they'd ever believe me if I told them about my little neighbor out here. And speaking of my little neighbor, I think they can somehow sense when Tighnari is coming to visit me. I've noticed on several occasions that as they're playing under the trees, they'll suddenly tense up and scamper away for no apparent reason. Shortly after they do this, Tighnari always shows up here. Perhaps I should ask Tighnari about this the next time I see him. Heading out, I see?
Yep.
If they're
Bye
take
bye.
care. Do remember to come visit anytime you're in the area. I would be happy to chat with...
Will do. Did I get anything? Oh, got 70. Okay. So that was fun. I think I'm gonna end it here for today. I'm deciding whether to stream again later tonight, but most likely not. So yeah. Anyway, thank you for anybody coming, for those who came, and yeah, see you all. That's kind of loud.